Welcome back to my YouTube chit chat. My name is Inezak and this is my YouTube chit chat. It is my prayer and hope that this video is going to find you when you're in good health and doing fine. I'm also doing fine at this peripheral end. So guys, there is things that I want to talk about, but it's only one thing. But at the end, I will juxtapose it with what other shenanigans, and may sometimes I call them the monitoring spirits, are thinking. Those are the reprobates or the lazy gang themselves. The best name as at now we can give them, these are the monitoring spirits, because they've destined themselves to be so. And they crown themselves that their work only is to monitor and curse. And this is the reason as to why IAM-MARWA and Rochelle decided never to broadcast anything, the childbirth, anything, the baby that is already welcomed with us. Well, I'm going to tell you something about the baby, because the lazy gang yesterday came in. They thought that they will be given all kind of applause, that they are thinking hard, as it's been proven right. Of course, everybody of sane mind would know that when IAM-MARWA doesn't put a video, it's because maybe they are either in labor pain or labor ward, or the child is already there. Then all other kind of preparations and everything before the message is put out there are adhered to. Of course, the recording of that place maybe is there, but ready to be released, but in a manner that is proscribed and prescribed by the traditions and by the dictates of Argentinians tradition itself. I remember talking to one of my colleagues, also a member of our Positive Vibes, and I even told them, looking at the street, there is no IAM-MARWA's video, because we always partake from that video. We see, we watch, we share, we subscribe, and we're reacting to it, and also telling people to subscribe. That was one of our exudes. In fact, the day before the event happened, I told them I'm of opinion, and I'm absolutely sure, and my intuition is telling me that the baby is here with us. The IAM-MARWA Junior is here with us, but things are still underwater. They will let us know in the due course. Well, rest of the things I'm going to reveal them, plus what the monitoring spirits, so the lazy gang, are saying about this event. So if you want to get to know them more, plus all the gist that is happening within the street, put it here. Whether the baby has arrived or not, or what is and where the IAM-MARWA are, and what are they doing. Is it true or false? If you're coming across this video and channel for the very first time, kindly click at the notification bell, so that whenever I upload a video, YouTube shall notify you instantly. To my loyal subscriber, may God bless you a bunch. Silent watcher, kindly find only one reason for you to subscribe to this channel. We are on the road to 4,000. Kindly guys, it's high time we hit that 4,000 mark. So let's dive in after the break. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Of course, my name is Inezak, and let's dive in straight away. So guys, the lazy gang are asking themselves, where is IAM-MARWA? Where is their niche? And the main reasons why they're asking where is the niche and IAM-MARWA and Rochelle is because they lack the content. Because when their niche gone to the oblivion in this YouTube street, then they start venting, digging deep backwards to bring the older clips. Because they're saying, so long as you're a YouTube partner, you're a YouTuber and you need to work. It doesn't matter whatever you put on to this YouTube street. So guys, why are they concerned? Why are they asking about IAM-MARWA? Perhaps I will drop their videos on what they're thinking, on what they said yesterday, just about IAM-MARWA missing within the street. Then from that thing, we'll get to know the perspective and we ask several questions or a question that will address our discourse of today. Perhaps let's listen to these clips. Therefore,
you will wake up like this, you'll be looking at your child, especially, oh my God, I remember when I just had my child, I was like this the whole night. The nurses and the midwives and everybody in the hospital, for the 2 nights I was there, they were telling me, please sleep, because right now we have your child, we only bring them to you to be feeding them. At this moment, please sleep. I was like this the whole night. I was like, yo, is my baby sleeping? Because they cover them in all sorts and manner of ways, because they are not yet used to the outside environment, because they were used to be cuddled in the womb and it was warm. I was like, I want to see if my child is breathing, because I need to see the blanket go like this or her clothes go like this. There will be no sleep. There will be no sleep, Mura Senso. I am waiting to see how the baby will change Mura Senso's life. In this way, I mean him sitting down and ranting for 2 hours, calling people ungrateful, telling people go and subscribe, or calling people names, firing them, calling them all sort of things in this world. If that does not change, guys, I'm sorry. Reaction continues with the same energy. Who thinks Mura Senso is going to change? Okay, I am hopeful.
If you would have brought it on camera, do you know how many million views Marwa would have gotten? Do you understand how this Rocio is spoiling Marwa's business? Do you understand why Marwa is so quiet and upset at this point? Do you know how much money has just slipped like this? Right in front of Marwa's eyes, just like this. Do you know how much money? Hey, Rocio, do you have any idea? Because Marwa's just said it. He said, these are the videos that most people don't do. So he thought it was a good chance for him at least to be part of those people that vlog and show this kind of thing. Unfortunately, Rocio said no. And also, don't say that many people don't do this. They do. There's so many videos, which is true anyway, which is true.
That is what Rocio referred to, like the whole of those people are parasites. So, John P. saying, JT, the opportunity wasn't there for blue-eyed baby. You can't be surprised. You won't be surprised. All we can say is just wait for it. All right? Just be patient enough and wait for it. And what if the baby comes looking like Uncle Mo? This should be like, this is supposed to be the funniest moment, like the fun moment, a fun moment. All I'm saying is let the baby come healthy and good. All right? All we need is the baby healthy. So about who the baby is looking like, it's Rocio and whoever did that will know. Because I believe even if the baby comes out looking like Donald Trump or looking like...
Guys, from the videos, you can
Uncle
see
Mo,
really the reasons why they're asking for IAM-MARWA. The reason is being because an overthought that they thought that the baby has arrived. And indeed, it's true, the baby has arrived. They're not missing the point. That is not the main reason they were asking. The main reason they were asking, they want to provoke IAM-MARWA so that IAM-MARWA could appear on this YouTube street. They thought at this moment, IAM-MARWA could just easily come out and rant and show things because they're yearning for content. Because they need to rant. They need IAM-MARWA to reveal everything. That's why they've decided to comb in, up, and down to see the baby. Are you there? So this is how you can provoke. You can provoke somebody, provoke them left and right so that they appear, so that they come to talk. You see now, On Trending is now selling fear to IAM-MARWA, that IAM-MARWA won't sleep because of the baby has been brought unto this. Sleep will come. The baby will just cry. Huh? And when you wake up, you'll attend to the baby. And sleep will continue. So this is just fear that has been sold to Marwa in the name of content. They're not doing because they're advising IAM-MARWA. They're doing because they want IAM-MARWA to come up as up, because that's their need. You see, it's asking, our need is not there. They need to go and get whereabout, and they need to understand what is underneath. Is it true the baby is here or not? If I'm hearing. And again, on Trending, once you juxtapose it in an hyperbole kind of a reaction that they say, the reaction will continue with a full blast energy. So long as IAM-MARWA doesn't change. He wants to see whether IAM-MARWA has changed, or IAM-MARWA will still come to rant and tell people to unsubscribe. On Trending, that one does not change. When you are ungrateful, whether IAM-MARWA gives birth, whether I give birth, you are still ungrateful. That one doesn't change the fact, doesn't change IAM-MARWA perception to see you through the eye lenses of people who have been betrayed him. You still remain a betrayer. Full stop. You still remain a monitoring spirit. Full stop. It did not stop from there, because we also heard from the monitoring spirit from Bungoma. What he say? It's now baiting IAM-MARWA, that IAM-MARWA could have gotten view. Would Rocio agreed for IAM-MARWA to give that fateful event of a new junior arrival into this world and this Christendom to go live? That was a bait. It is not a matter of views, but it's a matter of somebody respect of the newborn. The video could be pre-recorded, yet to be launched. I agree. But having it live at another time, because sometimes mind of people doesn't work. Mind of people sometimes doesn't work. Pre-recording itself would be fine, so that when the question is done, therefore, they will premiere it. It's not doing that one just because he wants to speak positive vibes on it, but he wants IAM-MARWA to come out. He wants IAM-MARWA, come please, come baby, come. Go live so that we want to see what really is happening, because they want to pick up all the nitty-gritty. The nitty, they'll pick, and the gritty, they'll pick, so that they will twist it. They somersault it to suit their own narrative. That is what they want to see. It's not because of the views and the numbers they want for IAM-MARWA. Because all along we know them, they don't want anything good, all plus all the views. Because they attack them. They want content for reaction for their own channels. There's a bait. Now blaming Rocio that Rocio is selfish, that Rocio is spoiling business for IAM-MARWA. It's not a matter of business. It's a matter of protecting the dignity of your wife and protecting the dignity of the newborn. It never stopped from there. Their fellow woman, JT Podcast, also came in and joined the frail. Now starting with other kind of silly kind of imagination, overthinking that are never making sense. That what if the baby come out with the same similarities like Ankomo? Some kind of silly argument that sometimes people ask themselves, does the guy really have what it takes all the way withal to always sync the information that he's saying before he normally says it outside here? So basically, this is the thought of the lazy gang. And this is what the lazy gang wants IAM-MARWA to come and highlight. Because they are knocking hard and calling IAM-MARWA. It's a fact, the baby is here. The baby was here as early as the 10, headed to 11. In between, the midnight, the baby is already with us here. But we all have other kinds of initiation rites, other kinds of things that must be done so that the baby could be ushered in and be ready to release such kind of a video, because you have to accord all such kind of respect so that it's time for everything to be done when it's so right. It's not about the lazy gang asking, the monitoring spirit are asking me. And it's the reasons why these things were done privately. It's because of the monitoring spirits who normally full of negative energy and vials want to speak unto the birth of the newborn, other kind of bad spirits, so that things backfired. And that was the best decision ever that IAM-MARWA and Rocio have ever made. It was so best. Very, very best. But the question we should be asking ourselves is, why would the lazy gang are so concerned with the newborn? Why are they asking whether the newborn is here or not? We all know the newborn is already here. For those who don't know, get from the horse's mouth, the newborn is already there. Two things is possible, either in labor pain or the newborn is with us. And why the lazy gang is asking? Why the lazy gang is asking? Before we delve into that question, let's take a break, then we'll come in due moment and I'll let you know the reasons, 4 reasons why the lazy gang are asking particular questions, whether the baby is with us. Let's delve in straight away. The question we're asking, why is the lazy gang so concerned about the IAM-MARWA Junior, about the unborn baby? Because I've seen several videos, all the negative reaction did. As at midnight, I saw Gintu did it, I saw Nairobi Teacher, I saw Carol, I saw Coco Mama, I saw Black Beauty, I saw Max One. That's why I'm calling them the monitoring spirit. Even at the wee hour they're doing the video, it's when the monitoring spirits normally operate in the realm of the spirit, looking for other kind of things to destroy. God forbid. Now, one of the reasons why they are asking because they're looking for content. Because the content diminished when IAM-MARWA decided never to upload. This is the second day, going to the third day, no video. So they lack the material content to twist, give lies about. That's why for the 2 days they've been struggling in twisting words, either abusing Dimwango, either chiding other people, or reacting on its Gintu and its Gintu reacting back on them. So they really wanted their niche, and that's why they are now coming with a bait that IAM-MARWA, you should be doing it live so that you get 1 million views. No, those are just baits so that IAM-MARWA could come and let the cat out of the box, or to open the Mandara box itself. You've heard it. Was the content. You've heard on training saying the reaction must continue because she knows that the baby is there, or whether the baby is not there, the reaction must continue full throttle. You've heard her so well. Number 2, they want to compare the IAM-MARWA, the dad, with other families. That's why you are seeing Carol saying there are very many people who have broadcasted live the events of their kids being born. So there's that kind of element of comparison that they want to compare. Now the reaction going here as a content-wise, they will be comparing IAM-MARWA. IAM-MARWA is bringing the child and relating to Rocio with other celebrities. That one for us, we are rest assured, because they will do it. Whether it's good or bad, they will come and do it. And that's the reasons why they're ranting and asking IAM-MARWA big time. Number 3, and of course, what JT said, they want IAM-MARWA to bring the child, the face of the child in the camera, so that they see the face of the child and start reacting whether the child is for IAM-MARWA or not for IAM-MARWA. You see now JT is now just juxtaposing it with Ankomo or with anybody in Yabo Anze, which gets you the vibes of somebody with ill motive. The reasons why I'm calling them the monitoring spirits. They're not well for the unborn child or for the newborn child. And number 4, they want to push IAM-MARWA to start traveling, because IAM-MARWA say that they will start traveling after 3 months from one region to the other. So pushing IAM-MARWA after the child is born, so that IAM-MARWA will go to travel, whether they travel with the child, so that they get the content for them to chat IAM-MARWA big time, because this is all their game plan. This is all their game plan. And again, they want to compare IAM-MARWA as a father figure vis-a-vis the IAM-MARWA, the single man. That will be the line of their reaction back and forth, whether IAM-MARWA has changed or not changed. Or because if you listen to on trending, they're saying they will really want to see whether IAM-MARWA will still come on this camera to rant, calling other people ungrateful. And I'm replying to her that that one won't change the mindset of IAM-MARWA. It won't change the perception of IAM-MARWA. It won't change you being called monetary spirits or the lazy guy, or the negative reactor, or a hater. There is only one adjective or noun that is being called an ungrateful person. Simply, you are an ungrateful person. It doesn't change whether I've given birth to 10 children or 5 or 1 or none. You'll still be viewed with the same lens that you're viewed. The perception won't change. When you're bad, you're bad. Somebody giving birth won't rectify the path and the perception how you're being viewed. It shall just remain the same. If that's what you intended to see IAM-MARWA changing and shifting the goalpost, you'll wait. You'll wait, my dear, and it won't come to pass. So guys, let me know at the comment section what is your thought and what you think, what you're thinking. To me, the baby has arrived. Let me know to you, is the baby around or not around? And if the baby is not around, where are the IAM-MARWAs? And what can you tell all these monitoring spirits going forward? Until next time, this is Senior.